Alright folks, welcome back to Glesga News. Right, this is a story that's coming out of Leeds. It's by Barnaby Kellaway. Alright Barney. Your story made it, mate. Right, it's on the mirror. Says up here, student tortured by gang who made him hand over his life savings in a 22-hour kidnap ordeal. Assailants Zakariya Osman, 25, and Harris Saqib stubbed cigarettes out on the Leeds student's body, as well as forcing him to take tablets and making him drink vodka in a horrific ordeal that lasted over 22 hours. Now there's one of the assailants there. Now, he got 30 years. His nickname is Django. Oh, the nickname. Huh? Is that one of the ugliest dudes you've ever saw in your life? What do you see the other Ian? Oh, Nicky that man. Huh? He looks as though he's had a facial surgery of some sort. Anyway, he got 30 year. Brilliant. Anyway, let's read the story a wee bit, right? A university student, I said that. Leeds Crown Court heard the pair warned their victim, a university student, that they would murder him unless he met their demands. The 21-year-old, who has not been named, was subject to the horrific ordeal over the course of 22 hours in October 2019. A judge said what the victim went through was unimaginable. See, when a judge says stuff like that, you know you're going down for a long time. Osman, aka Django, and his sidekick Saqib were handed sentences totaling 50 years on Friday after pleading guilty to the kidnap and robbery. They must have thought, I better plead guilty, I might get some time off. Judge gave them, I think, 6 months for pleading guilty. 6 months off. The judge who sentenced the pair described the incident as a chilling crime. He's 30 year, he go, maybe they could maybe do something with you in there, maybe try and just shave your hair off, mate. Maybe you look a bit better, but you know, you just look dreadful. The court was told the victim had moved to Leeds to study just a month before the abduction in the early hours of October 2019. Carmel Pearson, prosecuting, said the victim left the nightclub after becoming separated from his friends around 3 a.m. Django and Saqib and another man were in a car nearby and lured the student into the vehicle before forcing him to hand over his bank card and PIN number. That bit's a bit shady, isn't it? How did you lure somebody into your vehicle? You know? Did you play a wee kind of flute? Like the Pied Piper of Hamelin? I don't quite get that. Lured. He was punched repeatedly after attempts were made to withdraw money from his cash machine and the PIN number did not work. Miss Pearson said the attacks became more sadistic as he was kept in the car for around 22 hours. Oh, holy Toledo. Christ, gave me a fright there. It's a horror movie, isn't it? Must think that hair looks great. Hair's a mess. You need to get some conditioner into that, mate. Maybe I could do something for you in the jail. Get some conditioner into you. If I knew where you were, I'd send you some Head and Shoulders. The men ordered him to ring his bank and transfer around 10 grand from his saving account, current account and an ISA. Mr. Pearson said because of the large amount of money, he was asked many questions by people at the bank and it was a slow process. Unfortunately, the boy was nervous that the bank would sense the tension in his voice on the telephone. The whole time he was attacked and forced to persuade the bank of the legitimacy of the transfers. A total of £4,810 was transferred to the defendant's account. The court heard. You must have thought that was a great night for you, eh? 50 year. Brilliant, mate. 30 year you got. Fantastic. The bank stopped further sums being transferred into Sadiq's wife's account and Django's bird's account. Christ knows what his bird looked like. If he looks like that, what does his bird look like? She must be horrific. During the incident, Osman told the victim he would take this to an M. The victim understood that to mean he was going to be murdered. So the long and the short of it, folks, is they pled guilty Django, the real horrible, ugly one, he got 30 year. And Sadiq, whatever his name is, he no fixed address, which means he stays with his ma. Doesn't want anybody to know where his ma and dad stay. He was jailed for 20 year. And the boy basically had to leave Leeds and go to university somewhere else. It's brilliant. He's lying in a jail now. Absolutely brilliant. You're not getting out for the next 20 years. You're not getting out for 15 to 18. Brilliant, man. That's where you deserve to be. Brilliant, man. So he's 25 the new. Django's 25. He gets 30 a year. So he'll be 50 before he gets out. Most of his life's gone. The other one's 24. He'll be 30 something by the time he gets out. Brilliant, man. 35 maybe. He'll do 10 year, 15 year. He might be 40. Brilliant, man. Brilliant. Anyway, folks, you like the content, hit the like button, share and subscribe. Oh, Jesus, seen that face again there. Because that's all I've got to say about that. Peace out. How dare you?